Hello dear friend, welcome to online lecture series. This is Dr. Ramnath Andale, Assistant Professor in Department of Zoology, KRT Art, BH Commerce and AM Science, well-known KTHM College Nasi. Today we are going to deal with class for BSc, semester 2nd, in that Zoology paper first, Animal Diversity Part 2. We already initiate the chapter number 5, the phylum Echinodermata, and today we are going to discuss about the classification of phylum Echinodermata part 2. Before this, I just suggest you the prerequisite read. This one of the book is available in the KTHM library, that is Invertebrates. This book is written by Dr. R.L. Kotpal, and in this book you can specifically go through the lesson number 6. Similarly, I also suggest you the another textbooks. This is Animal Diversity Part 2. This book is written by Dr. B.R. Kakurte and is published by Vision Publication. And in this book, you can specifically go through the lesson number 5. You get it good information related to classification of Echinodermata. Then I just quick review of previous lecture and then we start the today's session. In last lecture, we discussed about the classification of Echinodermata part 1. In that, we can go through that. These are the some example related to each class. We specifically discuss about the subphylum Elythrozoa. Elytho means free and zoa means animal. Those echinoderms animals are free living that animal group put in the subphylum Elythrozoa. This subphylum is divided into 4 classes. In that, the 3 classes we discussed in the yesterday. The first one is Asteroidea. Those animals have radial symmetry, pentamerous or star-shaped structure. That animal put in the class Asteroidea. Then the second, the class Ophiuridia. We also discuss about detail of Ophiuridians animal. Then we also go to the detail about third animal. This is third class. This is the Echinoidea. The Echinoidea, this class belong to the Elythrozoa because free living, and each 3 class we discuss about the Asteroidea. Example is the starfish. Ophiuridia is Ophilexis, and the and the Echinoidea, the example is Echinus or sea urchin. That we are going to detail about study in the previous lecture. Now, in today's session, we also discuss about the remaining part of the classification. This is classification of Echinodermata part 2 with its example we discuss in today's lecture. Firstly, we remaining class in the subphylum Elythrozoa. This is Holothuridia. Then we also go to the detail about its character features and one of the example as a thion. Then we also going to discuss about second subphylum. This is a Palmatozoa. Palmato means stock and zoa means animal. Those animals have the stock in the echinoderms groups that all animal put in the subphylum Palmatozoa. This phylum consists of the single class. This is a Crinoidea, and we go into the detail about this detailed structure analogy and character features of the Crinoidea in today's session. Learning objective: you know that you student you can understand the subphylum and the class of the belong to the phylum Echinodermata, as well as you also learn about how to classify the echinoderms animal. Then we can start the today's session as a Echinodermata. We go to the flow chart in the last lecture also. We just quick review of the which part is remaining. Echinodermata is belong, there is The first subphylum is Elythrozoa, that belong to the 4 class. First one is Asteroidea, then Ophiuridia, we are discussing last lecture detail. Then we also discuss about the Echinoidea. Then fourth one, this is the 4th class belong to the Elythrozoa. This is the Holothuridia. This part we discuss in the today's lecture. Then the second subphylum belong to the phylum Echinodermata. This is Palmatozoa. Those animal are stock is there. That part we discuss in today's session. And this subphylum belong to the 1 class. This is a Crionida. Then we also these 3 stages, phylum, subphylum, and class. An example we discussed in the last lecture is the starfish, then beetle star, then sea urchin. Then the today's session we discuss about the sea cucumber or thyons, and the Crionida example is the feather star. Now the class Holothuridia. In that, the character features of the Holothuridia, this animal is bilaterally symmetrical. We discussed about in the previous 3 class, these are the radial symmetrical, but this is a bilateral symmetrical. Body is elongated, and it also consists of the oral and aboral axis. In that, this Holothuridia animal mouth is present near to one end and anus is present to the other end. That means this elongated body, the one end there is present of the mouth and other end they found of the anus. The endoskeleton in this animal, there is reduced. Some microscopic spicules or plate is embedded inside the body wall. The body, we just check out the body surface. This is the rough, because you know that this is Echinoderm, that means spiny and derma is there. Then mouth is surrounded with a tentacle, and this tentacle is attached to the vascular systems. Then those animals also locomotion is carried out by the 2 feet or the podia. They also consist of the long, because elongated body, then coiled alimentary canal with cloaca usually act as a respiratory trees. Sexes of this animal is separated. Gonad is sometimes they single or sometimes pair tuft of the tubules found in this animal. Example is like Thyon, or also we commonly call it the sea cucumber. Another example is the Holothuridia. These are the very few characters, detailed character we go through the class Holothuridia belong to the subphylum Elythrozoa. Then we go to the detail about as a Thyon or sea cucumber example, detailed character feature of that. This sea cucumber is found buried in the sandy or muddy bottom in the sea level as a benthic animals. Then in this sea cucumber, our body is elongated, the consists of the oral axis as well as the aboral axis. The mid part of this organism is swell and middle as a globular structure, cylindrical shapes, and anus is found in the opposite side to the body. Then the exoskeleton in this animal is a calcareous. Ossicles are scattered all over the body. There is ossicles. This is one of the skeleton plate is surrounded or distributed in the body structure. The 2 pits, it consists of the 2 pits or the podia. There is succus, and arms and umbilical grooves are absent. This is a very important feature. In the Thyons, there is not extended radial symmetry. Therefore, the arms and umbilical groove is not found in that, and umbilical and interumbilical zones but present or registered in that organism. You can look at the picture. This is the Thyon body. The one side there is present of the mouth, and other side there is present of the anus. The mouth is surrounded with a crown tentacle structure. and inside there is present of the mouth as well as the gonopore is present in here. The middle portion of the body is just cylindrical and swollen body. In all the body of the body, there is a calcareous plate as the ossicle is surrounded covered with the body surface area as a exoskeleton. And there is internal system, there is a mouth or respiratory tree is there. Again, it presence of the respiratory tree. You can look at the picture. There is this structural phenomena. We can discuss about these green structures. The same like to the both side. Just open the structure and we see the green tubular portion is upward direction. This is the respiratory tree. Then auricular larva is present in that. The larva stage in that echinoderm, this is the auricular larva. Then this organism also have the great power of regeneration as well as autotrophy. And this is actual pictures of the thions. There is a mouth, tentacles, then middle portion of the body is swollen, and at the end there is present of the anus. This is a very simple information related to class Holothuridae with example phylum Erythrozoa. But now the second group of phylum Echinodermata is the Palmatozoa. This is stock echinoderms animal, and this stock echinoderms animal put in the subphylum Palmatozoa. The palmato means there is stock, and zoa means animal, and those animal have the stock is present. This animal put in the Palmatozoa groups or subphylum. These all animals are mostly the animals belong to the Palmatozoa are extinct, but there is stock echinoderms. Then body is attached to the arboreal surface or sometimes oral surface stalk, and they are connected to any substratum. Mouth and the anal aperture is present on the oral surface facing to upward direction. Any surface is facing upward direction, that side they are present of the anus as well as the mouth. The viscera is enclosed in the calcareous test, that part viscera is enclosed. And the tooth pit or podia is primarily food catching. They act as a food catching and devoid of the suckers. Basically, in other group of echinoderms animal, the podia or tooth pit is useful for the locomotion, but in that animal group, there is podia is useful for the catching the food. Mainly, the nervous system is present in that animal as present in arboreal side. The Palmatozoa has only one living class is found. Basically, in that the Palmatozoa is belong to the one of the class is known as a Crionida. This Crionida, that means the cryons means lily. We can look like the lily's picture or lily flower. This and odia means forms. The just lily forms of the structure, this known as that animal put in the class Crionida. It includes all the living forms. Body is consists of the arboreal cups with calyx, oral cover or roof, the tegmen, and strongly the pentamerous in structure. That means that animal are the radial symmetry. The oral surface is directed to upward direction and arboreal surface is directed to downward direction. In that, mouth usually present at the central, but anus is present in the end-centric, present in the oral surface. That means in that group there is mouth and the anus is present in same side, that is oral side, but in other group of animal the mouth is present in the one side and the anus is present in the other sides. Then in that animal there is arms are movable, simple, mostly they are branch, and usually oftenly they found 5 or 10 in number with or without pens. The ambulacral grooves are open and extended along the arms and penules. It also consists of the madreporites with spine, and pedicellary is found in the crionidans. The crionidans, there is sexes are separated. The larva is present in the Doliolaria larva. Doliolaria larva is present in the cryonidan groups, and it is commonly called as a sea lily or feeder star. The example of this cryonidan groups, this is the Antedons, and this Antedon, it is commonly called as a feeder star. This feeder star found in the marine environment, which is moderate depth. It is sessile attached to the rock. Radial, it also consists of the radial symmetry and exoskeleton with calcareous ossicle. Body has a central disc or calyx with a series of 5 radiating arms. It also the upper is the oral side and the lower is arboreal surface or arboreal side. Oral surface there is consist of the mouth, and the arboreal surface they consist of the anus, but every arm is divided at the base, so it is flexible arm have the penules with, and these flexible arms with the penules they act as a locomotive organ. It consists of the 2 feet but without suckers, and they arrange along the edges of the ambulacral grooves. And this oral sucker, the 2 feet is helping for the catching the prey or food. You can look at the pictures. There is actual picture. A is the Doliolaria larva, B forms, and A form is actual figures. This is a schematic diagram as a left hand side, and the right hand side we show the whole diagrams of the Antedon or feeder star. There is 5 to 10 arms with stalk one side, and the central area present of the mouth, and this is the oral surface, and out behind the arboreal surface you can see the ambulacral grooves and the presence of the feeder like portions. Then it is very simple. There is reflection point of view. There is how many class belong to the phylum Echinodermata. You go through the both lecture of classification, you get it good information too. Then is it an Antedon is a Echinoderms animal? You can also go through the lecture. You get it is a simple knowledge check question. Then this is time for you the small assignment on this today's lecture. The first question for assignment, they describe in detail class of Holothuridia with suitable example, and explain the classification of phylum, subphylum Palmatozoa with class and suitable example. Okay, this is small assignment for you. You can write on plain paper. After complete your assignment, you can upload on your Google Classroom as well as mail on my email ID ramnath@kthmcollege.ac.in. Okay, we take the quick review of today's session. In that, we specifically discuss about the remaining class in the Elythrozoa. This is the Holothuridia. We go to the detailed character features of the Holothurian groups. Then we take the as one of the example as a sea cucumber or genus is Thyon. We also go to the detail about character features of the sea cucumbers. Then We also discuss about the subphylum Palmatozoa. These are the stock echinoderms animal, and in that subphylum also belong to the only one class. This is the Crionidea. We also go to the detail about the Cryonidian animal, its character features. An example is the Thidastar, or it simply Antedon, and we go to the in next lecture we discuss about the one of the study type. This is the introduction sea star or starfish. In that lecture we discuss about the introductory information related to starfish, systematic position and habitat of starfish. Okay, thank you. We meet to the next lecture.